shit. I'm in a motherfucking black truck. I'm over militant. I bring the punch to TSA. I got a
Ladies and gentlemen of Mental Game, supporters of mine, supporters of Yung Heir, thank you for tuning into this interview. Today, I get to have the pleasure of interviewing one of the hottest, not only hottest, but one of the most talented rappers that I've heard in all of 2025, Yung Heir. If you haven't heard of him, go check out Inspire, his latest album, and be on the lookout for EgoDeaf in 2026. With that being said, Heir, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. How about you?
Man, I've been chilling, man. You know, the drive over here was smooth. If y'all don't know, we're in Cleveland, Ohio. This is where Yung Heir is from. And yeah, man, just talk to me about growing up here. Like, through my drive here, my 2 hours, I'm thinking, damn.
For sure.
Damn. Like, you feel me?
I mean, I grew up, originally I grew up on the east side of Cleveland. And then, after that, I kind of moved to, I actually moved to Maryland. I lived in Baltimore for
Really?
Yeah, for
How
4
long?
years. 4 years I lived out there. And then I actually ended up coming back to Cleveland again. And I went to high school. I went to Shaker Heights High School. That's where Kid Cudi graduated from, Machine Gun Kelly. It's I don't know, I feel like that school is it's like a boiling pot for artists or some shit like that. I feel like a lot of people that came from Cleveland, specifically for music, went to that school or something.
I feel you.
But growing up here was smooth. I don't know, just stay out the way.
Hell yeah.
To be for real.
So speaking on that journey, you say you grew up in Cleveland and then you migrated to Maryland and then you came back to Cleveland. Seems like you loved the hometown, but more than that, man, at what point of that journey did you recognize within yourself music is something that you wanted to do?
I actually I always had a passion for music, but I was doing sports and shit at first. I was
Really?
I was playing football for a little bit, and I don't know, it's music always been there. It's always been in the back of my head, something I feel like I wanted to do, but I never really took it serious till maybe 3 years ago, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, before that, I was just just doing normal shit, just trying to figure it out for real.
Hell
And
yeah.
then my cousin, he passed away, he got killed, and
Rest
he
in
always
peace.
he always wanted me to make music and shit, and he was always on me bro, you hard, you gotta make music, cause I just be rapping and shit, doing videos, all that, but it was sparingly. It was never oh, I'm trying to be a rapper. It was more oh, everybody where I'm from rap, so it's you feel me, family rap, all that shit, so it's why not do it? But it was never yeah, I'm trying to take this serious. So once he passed, I was all right, I'm actually take it serious and do a film type shit. So that's really how I got into music, for real, these past 3 years. I was all right, bro, I'm about to actually take it serious.
Hell yeah. So along those 3 years, we talked about 2025. We're going to get into that and all the accomplishments and milestones that you've hit. But before that, you had the thought, I'm doing it for my cousin. And not only that, I love doing music. But what reinforced that drive, that passion? What did you see from music where it's okay, it's giving back?
That's what I'm saying. I feel it's always the love for it always it's always been there, you know? It was just I feel I don't know, I think that just put a whole nother gear in it where I was I don't know, I could see myself really doing it, because once I started actually taking the show, I was damn, I really always loved music for real. Always been a music head, always been into just I don't know, just arts in general, whether it's clothing, music, all of that. So I feel it just came from just being around everything. I'm just a person who into damn near everything. So all mostly just doing random shit and just living life kind of just is the major inspiration for music for me, in a sense. If that I don't know if that makes sense, but
Nah,
it's kind of like even architecture. I could see some shit and I'd be bro, that can spark something for me to a whole new creative idea. So just overall, I don't even think it's just music. I think it's just just art in general.
Appreciation of creation.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you.
Fire, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, congratulations, because 3 years later, look at where you're at.
No, I appreciate
2025, Inspire dropping, like I said, an outstanding album, but more than that,
Thank
On
you.
the Radar freestyle. And right now, you're sitting at 20,000 monthly listeners on Spotify.
Hell yeah.
And, man, Inspire being a huge reason of why that is, but more than that, you just came off of a crazy feature on 1300Saint Savior.
Hell yeah.
Talk about the creation of that song and your chemistry with 1300Saint.
Yeah. Like, me and Saint, man, like, that's like, bro, that's my real deal brother, bro. Like, I ain't met nobody in this shit that's, like, more realer than him when it comes to, like, meeting somebody through music, like, for real. Like, making that song was just, like, bro, it was just, like, having fun, like, just with, like, with a friend, you feel what I'm saying? Because that's, like, my real homie. So it wasn't like we was going in there, like, bro, this for the album, this series. It was just, like, another song we just made, just, like, just making music type shit. And just, like, I don't know, like, the vibe was just there. Like, the whole time we was making, we like, bro, this shit hard. Like,
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, like, we punching in, going back and forth. Like, a lot of people, when they, like, hearing the song, they couldn't even tell which one was us. They like, bro, which one? They like, bro, like, where's the feature? I'm like, bro, we going back and forth on it the whole time. Like,
hell yeah.
Just going. So that shit was just fun. Like, just like another day. Like, anytime I record him, it's just like, bro, we just having fun. Like, it's like if you go any homie and you just hanging out. Like, that's how it is with us, like, recording.
I feel you. So with that song, it's particularly interesting to me because, you know, like you said, you're going back and forth.
Yeah.
And quick little story time. I found out about you through the Militia page.
Right.
Around about 2 years ago, middle of summer. I see that you and Saint are in Atlanta shooting the Fall For You music video.
Right.
Absolutely crazy song. So Fall For You didn't end up making it on streaming platforms like a lot of the songs that you two had.
Yeah.
So what was it about Chainz&Corvettez? And you can even intertwine this with Killing Me
Right.
in terms of what made you think, okay, these are the ones that we want to put out.
Honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it just be like in a moment, like, pick, because me and him got a lot of songs. It's just like, we just was like, bro, this just one. Like, because it was like a more recent one. Like, that's like a more recent one that we had did. And I feel like for his album, he was like out there working, like, during that whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it just, instead of it being like, oh, let's get some old shit that could fit, it's like this fit the vibe, because that's like the timing that it was. So I feel like that's really what it was. During those times, I didn't drop an album, he didn't drop an album, so I feel like it just didn't, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't work out for those songs to be on anything. They were just like fun, spurring the moments. And like a quick story with Fall For You, that was like actually like the first time we shot that video. That was the first time me and him actually ever met in person.
Really?
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. The chemistry has always been there between me and him on some shit. Like, we just been real deal brothers since, bro. Like, shit fire, for real.
I feel you. So staying on this topic, you and Saint are a duo, some would say. But more than that, you two are members of a Militia collective. And within that Militia collective, you have a bunch of different artists and different producers.
Right.
Whether it's 808 One Time, Kai H, or even Nardo's Reign and 9Geek. The roster is stacked with talent. Is it possible that we could see maybe not a collab tape with you and Saint, but maybe even a Militia collab tape?
I mean, I'm never going to say nothing off the table. Like, we just got to see. Like, I can't say yes. I can't really say no. You know, like, a lot of shit just be about timing, for real, more than anything. It's just like, sometimes things just got to line up, and we just, like, go from there, for real. But I wouldn't say no. I would say that.
Interesting. So, you know, touching on 2025, we talked about some of your accomplishments, like appearing on The Radar, the release of Inspire, and not to mention Inspire dropping. Talk to us about that project, and what was the mission of that project, and did you accomplish it?
Yeah, so, like, that was a project, like, the title started from, like, when I first got in, for real. Like, I was just like, bro, like, I feel like I wanted to make some shit that, like, no cliche, but that did, like, inspire somebody. Like, a lot of the production, a lot of the shit I was talking about was more like, you know, like, real life shit. Like, that's more like how I like to make my music, like, motivation and just, like, also, like, some flex shit in there, of course. But, like,
yeah.
I tatted that shit on my neck, and I was just like, bro, like, it's like sealed. It's like real deal sealed. So I was like, bro, I'm about to just lock in on it. And I kept the name because, like, all my fans and shit, they was like, bro, like, when Inspire coming, I'm like, all right, bro, like, I got to just lock in and drop this shit. So, but the whole, like, meaning behind it, again, is just, like, really exactly what it say. Like, that's why I wanted it to be what it was. That's why the cover is, like, it's just more, like, artistic versus it being, like, a specific meaning, like, where it's like, oh, this is what inspired me. It's like, inspired was just more so like what it meant for you, like whatever is inspiring you at that moment. But this is like, the music was the things that inspired me to make it at that time. So however you took the music was however you took it. It was like, if that inspired you to whatever that is, your creation, whatever it is in your daily life, that's what it was meant for. that's why the cover, like I said again, the cover didn't have a specific thing.
Yeah.
It was more an art piece.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely got that when I looked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with Inspire and everything that you have going on in 2026, which we're going to get into, but I remember you saying, so first of all, you've been in the game, you said you've taken it seriously for 3 years.
Exactly.
Doing my research, I've seen that you've been in it for 7 years.
Exactly.
And I want to know, how long did it take for you to perfect that sound with Inspire?
I feel like that sound, like if you go back and listen to my music, like it's always been essences of that shit there. It's more so just like when you become an artist, you know, you gotta like, you find those pockets. And I wouldn't say it took me long for real. It's just more so like, again, like things be like time, and it's like I was working on the album for a minute, but then it's like those songs turn into something else. It's like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna make this a single. But like when I dropped it that past year, I was working on it like for those maybe like 7 months, 6-7 months, just like recording and just trying to like, okay, these are songs that's like album songs. But yeah, like I just wanted to really make something that I felt like people was gonna understand, like you said, the sound in a sense.
I feel you. So you being in the game for so long, I can tell just by off of your presence, you move like a veteran. You know what to do. Like in terms of even the rollout for Inspire, the music videos, and your presence on social media and what you're putting out on Twitter. In learning and just learning the overall game, at what point did you start making music videos? So like, let's say Inspire, you put it out as whatever that project pushes for others to be inspired, and that music inspiring you. Right. You saying, hey, when I want to record my music videos, I don't want to just rap to the camera. Right. You really pushed for a more cinematic feel. Yeah. And do you think that transition helped your popularity and the success of the album?
I think so. Like, I feel like since I am like, you know, been doing this for a little bit, like I kind of seen like a lot of like different waves and shit like that. So it's like for me, I kind of see like what people doing now. A lot of shit is like more like quick things and just like nobody take time anymore. And I feel like for me, I've always been a person that's been like super like detailed, you know? So like in that sense, like when I seen how I wanted to do the project, I'm more so like, yeah, I know I wanted, like you said, make it cinematic, but those things just come from, again, like the things that I was inspired by, like, you know, like looking at Kanye, looking at Travis, and like artists who like I seen like go through real like development, and like when you look at them, it's a reason why they like as big as they are. It's not because they like just dropping quick shit all the time. Like for me, that's fun. I like dropping quick shit too. Like don't get me wrong, but I feel like when I'm doing like an album, like I want it to feel, like I said, like an art piece. Like I'm really into like the arts just in general. So I wanted every step to feel elevated, from like the visuals to the music to the production to like every step. So that's something that I like took like very serious. I still take very serious, you know, like, and I just want to keep elevating. Every time you see some shit from me, I want it to be like, damn. Like I want you to say, damn. Like that's how I feel every time I put out a visual. Like, especially like if it's going on an album, it has to feel like that. And I had to feel like that too. If not, it's not coming out. Like, okay. Yeah.
I feel you. So with that being said, talk about what you have in store for 2026. We know that EgoDeaf is dropping. What theme/feel are you hitting with that album? Is it a concept album? What type of things can audience/your fans look forward to receiving from that project?
Right. So the title EgoDeaf is more so, it like has kind of like two meanings. Like one is like, a lot of people, you know, they want you to kill your ego, but I feel like also ego can be a good thing too, because sometimes it lets you know like who you are in a sense. Like I feel like people always say like, oh, it's just confidence, but sometimes your ego is like, you need that boost for yourself too, because sometimes you can have confidence, but you gotta have like a little to yourself. And I feel like sometimes people be like, oh, kill your ego, but it's like you don't have to kill it all the way in a sense. And so the ego deaf part of why I'm saying deaf is like tuning out the noise, like just focus on yourself basically, like in a sense, like focus on yourself, like don't worry about what everybody else think about you, just focus on what you need to do. So that's what the album is, just about me like talking my shit, like showing you like why I feel this way. Like it's a lot of times people count you out. You know, you go through shit like that as an artist, whatever creative that you're gonna try to be or whatever. It's always gonna be some type of doubt, some type of obstacle, whatever it is, and you just gotta tune out the noise. So that's more so what it means, like from a shorter stance. But I feel like I don't give too much of it away, because you'll see and hear in the music, you know. But yeah.
Okay. So when first hearing about the title or knowing the title of EgoDeaf, I was kind of connecting it to the psychedelic effect that some drugs have, like, you know, mushrooms or acid. Some people take those psychedelics and really have an ego death.
Right, exactly.
And I thought that was kind of the point.
It is that's what I'm saying. There's certain things that I don't want to tell y'all too much.
Feel you, dang.
But that's a point to it, in a sense. Like, I just don't want to give overly too much. I don't want people to understand it first before I overly explain.
Okay.
But that is a point to it. That is a point to why I made the name as well.
Okay. So it being that I'm getting the sense you don't really want to delve too much into 2026 and that album specifically. So you can or can't answer this question. But my follow-up question was going to be, what is your relationship with psychedelics? Like, what is your, how do you feel? I mean, not psychedelics in general, but just any type of substance that goes towards or against your creativity, and how will you express that relationship in your upcoming album?
So I went through a period where I was like doing drugs and shit like that, and I don't really do drugs anymore. Like, I try to stay away from that shit, like, because me personally, I've had addiction, you know what I'm saying? So I don't do drugs anymore. Like, all the shit that y'all hear me make is all sober, I'm completely sober. Like, I know a lot of rappers, they need that shit to have it, but not saying that, like, you can't every once in a while. Like, every once in a while, sure, I smoke, you feel me? But, like, not, like, where I'm, like, need that shit, like, all the time. Like, I don't need that to create. And I felt for a long time, in a period of time, I did need that to create. And I just realized, like, bro, you don't really need it. Like, you can be yourself without it. You can live life without it, have fun without it. But like I said, I went through a period where I lost my family member, and that shit sent me through, like, a dark hole. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to all the kids that's watching, like, you don't need that shit, man. Like, just live life and just, like, find some type of happiness and find a mission and just, like, go full force with it. Like, seriously.
So that being your history with those substances and, you know, those life events that some may call traumatic. I don't know how exactly you would define that, but from the outside looking in, sorry to hear that.
Of course, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
So talk about how much significance the track Disaster is to you, because I don't know if you remember, but my first time meeting Yung Heir was in New York. It was at Saint show, and I seen him in the back with 808 one time, and I was like, yo, Heir, like, yo. And I'm like, yo, you created one of my favorite songs of all time.
I appreciate that,
and I let
bro.
you know, like, it was Disaster for sure.
I appreciate that.
So, of course, man. That's one of them ones. Go check it out. But, man, so talk to me about that track. Like, how did you, just how? Like,
how did I create it?
Yeah, man. Like, what type of mood were you in to really enter that flow state? Like, and the beat itself too. Like, I thought that it was genius the way that it ended.
Yeah. So, I mean, I record everything myself. Like, I record anything. Most of the songs that you heard, like that. Well, everything you heard on Inspire, I recorded myself straight out of my bedroom. Yeah. So, with that, it was my, like, go-to producer I mostly work with, Aiden. His name's Aiden Made. And we were just, like, on Discord, just, like, making the beat together.
Word?
Yeah, just, like, making the beat. Like, that's how I am. I'm, like, super hands-on with my production. Like, even if somebody send me a beat, I like to, like, go in, like, retweak it,
modify
whatever.
It.
Yeah, exactly. And just make sure, like, whether it's just, like, a certain 808 I need changed, or, like, a melody added, or whatever it may be. With the outro, it wasn't there at first. Like, that was something that, like, I told him I wanted at the end, and he just, like, instantly knew what I meant. Like, I was just describing it, and I was like, bro, this shit is shit is perfect. Like when I heard it, I was like, yeah, I knew this one was gonna be one that like that's actually like a fan favorite. Like a lot of fans really love that song. But for that mood, I don't know. I'm just able to like tap into shit. Like it don't even have to be specifically like at that time I'm going through something specifically. Like I can tap into past shit or just like I don't know. Like in that moment, I was just like, bro, like I just want to create something that's beautiful and something that like when you hear you like damn, like this is like I can feel them on this, you know? Mm-hmm. And a lot of things I talk about in my music are like either past shit or what I'm currently dealing with. So I'm able to like kind of go back and forth from like in between like each one. Like and just like if I feel a production, it'll bring certain shit out of me in a sense like that. So that's kind of like how I record music, like based off production. Like I usually like hear production first and then I just freestyle and just like go in type shit. And then whatever I'm feeling in that moment, I just create. I don't even think about it. I kind of just like, this what I'm feeling, let me make it. And just like somehow I just able to like tap into that shit, bro. I swear it's like it's like just godly gifted. Like I can't think nothing but the man above, man. That's it.
Word.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, so you touched on going on Discord with your producers. Something that I really appreciate about you is, and one of the reasons why I really wanted to interview you is because I see it. Not only do I see it, but I respect it. Like, I see you in LA. I see you in Atlanta. Yeah. And I see that you're not satisfied with your surroundings. Although you appreciate Cleveland, Ohio, you recognize the fact, yo, I got to go get it. 100%. And if that means me going to ATL to link up with Saint or whoever, that's what I got to do. LA, that's what I got to do.
100%.
So in what state or what location do you believe that you are at your best?
With location, I would say definitely, like overall, I would say LA. Like, cause LA is just like the vibe, just I don't know, like the weather's good. Like you come to, like you just came here to Cleveland, like you get what's going on. Like yeah, it's terrible. So it's like that the vibe of the weather, just like recording. It's like I get to do everything. Like if I go to Atlanta, it's more focused just on music. If I go to New York, it's more like I'm locked in more on like visual things. But when I'm in LA, I kind of get to have like both of those aspects. So I feel like I'm able to like be like at my ultimate creative mode during those times. Like just live, cause I'm able to like just live life. Like living life is the like best thing you can do as an artist. Like there's nothing more important than living life before you create music. Well, at least that's how I feel. I'll say that. I feel like for me to create a certain level of music, I have to like go through some shit, live life. Like it's not just like you just sit in one spot and you just make, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how other artists feel, but that's how I am. Like I'm a real like, just whatever I'm going through, been through, I have to like go through that in order to make music. So yeah, LA, to answer your question.
Hell yeah. So y'all don't see it, but bro pulled up like toe Balenci. Like I don't even know what that top is, but I know it's out of my price range for sure.
No, this is Balenci for sure. Balenci.
Hell yeah. So it's no secret that some would call you just a fashion nigga for sure.
For sure.
But there's also, I feel like fashion is definitely, everybody's fashion is inspired by someone.
Right.
And I don't mean to air your business out there, but there may or may not be a special lady out there in which, you're affiliated with, and she's also into fashion.
For sure, yeah.
Do you draw from her at all? Like, do y'all go shopping and it's like, yo, who can come up with the most fire fit? Like, what's that
it's crazy.
Relationship like?
It's crazy because I got her more so into fashion, and now she be like finding shit for me. I be like, damn, like this fire. Like, you know? So, yeah. But we definitely pull from each other now. Like, but when we first got together, it was more like, me bring her into my world a little bit more, and shit, now she just be doing her own thing, just going crazy, so, yeah.
Word. So with all of the different shopping excursions that you have, is it possible that we could see, some sort of collaboration with you and different clothing brands, or maybe even making your own?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I definitely want to do some shit with clothing brands in the future, and as far as, like, making clothes, I'll say right now, like, I'm going to go, like, for some like merch, but like as far as like clothes, like my own clothing line, I will wait on that because I'm like I told you, I'm like really into that shit. So it's like for me, it would have to be like real pieces, not just like I just print some shit on, or like I go like it would have to like I want designs like cut pieces, sewn, like whether it's me like hire somebody to do it, or I get like a kit or some shit like that. But like when I do that, it'll be done right. Just like, but that's something I want to do in the future for sure. But to start off that type of shit, like you have to have a certain level of connections and a certain level of money as well.
Yeah.
And like I'm just a person where if I can't do something exactly how I want it, I just don't do it. That's just
That's
how
not
I am.
crazy. I think that some people need to follow that.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
I feel you.
But 100%, I will be. Let's just say 5-10 years from now, y'all see some shit. Even if you don't even know it's me, just know it's gonna be there.
Heard that. So, you spoke a lot towards the future in listing your goals for, different ambitions and aspirations like clothing lines or fashion itself. And recognizing that, it's like, yo, what else is on your bucket list or checklist that you have to hit in order to pursue those different goals? Like, what is it in music that you want to touch / reach before you can be like, all right, let me go focus on this?
Right. Like to focus on like clothes and stuff like that, for example.
Or just anything.
Yeah. I would just say like I really want to obviously like cliche like win awards and all of those things too, but more so like I feel like I just want to make myself to the point where it's like I look up and I'm just like exactly like, bro, you did exactly what you envisioned. And why I'm saying it that way is because I don't even know exactly what it is that I want. It's like I have an idea like, oh, I want to win awards, I want to do this. But it's a lot of people, you get to that point and you're like, bro, it's not enough.
Yeah.
So I can't even answer your question to the point where it's like I can sit here and say like, bro, when I do this, boom, like that, I'm going to feel complete. Like I'm just creating. I just want to just do the next thing. Like that's just me. Like I just like, boom, I did that and just move. Like just live life for the moments that you have. Like not look too far like in the future. Like I just know that I want to be the biggest. That's all I could tell you. Like I know for a fact that in my heart, that's what I want. And I'm going to work to get it. But as far as like, when will I be satisfied to move on to the next thing? I don't know. Because like right now I'm always hungry, Yeah. I feel like I don't know when that hunger will ever die. If it ever will. Like, you get what I'm saying? So one day I'll look and be like, okay, it's time for me to do this. But right now I can't even give an answer for that and say like, bro, in this amount of time, once I do this exact thing, I'll be ready for that next move. I don't know. Right now I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's probably the best response that you could have given because, like you said, some people will set goals or have certain accomplishments in mind, and then once approaching that goal, and sometimes life does what it does, and you may not win that award.
Right.
Some people will be absolutely devastated.
Right.
Or who knows? You may even get that accomplishment or reach that goal.
Exactly.
And then after that, you're filled with a void. Like, okay, what next?
Exactly.
So the fact that your passion truly lies within music is something that should be commended, which I commend you on.
Thank you. Thank you.
For sure. But man, with that being said, so in terms of your production and everybody that you work with in music, is there anybody who you're thinking, yo, I need this collaboration, or like, yo, I really want to collab with this person?
Like, is it a like producer or just in general? You mean?
Let's start with general.
In general, well, I say like artists. Like my favorite artist is Future. Like,
really?
Yeah, that's my favorite rapper.
I hear that. I can hear that.
So like, bro, I feel like me and him make some insane shit. Like imagine Disaster with Future, bro. Like that shit'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Like that type of music. Like I feel like that. I want to do some shit with Travis. I want to do some shit with Ye. I feel like production, like getting on Ye production would be crazy. Mike Dean production. Who else would I say? Like Southside 808, TM88.
Oh my God. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Like those are some people that I feel like kind of influence the sound that I kind of make. You know what I'm saying? Like so those are people like that I can think of like right now, like like bigger than me type shit that I would like to work with.
I feel you. And when talking about people who you like to work with in the future, obviously you gave some big hitters like Future, like Travis.
Yeah.
And you could take multiple things from those people. Like Future is a pioneer of just trap right now. For sure. And Travis is known for just pushing artistic boundaries and just boundaries in general.
Yeah.
Like he just came off of the Circus Maximus tour, and that went to I think six different continents.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
No, that's insane.
So what are something outside of music that these artists inspire you to do? Like how what are you learning from a Future? What are you learning from a Travis?
Yeah, like musically, I feel like with Future is just more so music, as I would say. Like
Okay.
with like just like the cadences or certain shit that he picked, I just be like, bro, how the fuck do you think of that? Like, cause I'm as an artist, you be like, bro, like it's just crazy, cause when you pick a cadence, you have a specific thought, so you be like, damn, like what made him pick that? Like, dude, really the greatest, bro. And when I hear for example with Travis, like you said, a super artistic person. Same with Ye as well. Like those are people I look at like for like artistic ways, but also there's a lot of inspirations that's like outside of music that I look at, but I'm not giving those away too much yet. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like I can't let too many people steal the sauce on that. Like, but I would say like I look at a lot of designers and like shit like that, like who design clothes, like I said, architecture. Like those are like the main inspirations for like when it comes to visuals and stuff like that. But I really do like how Travis and obviously, like I said, what Ye and them do and stuff like that as far as the visuals and how their artistic approach is. So, and I really like how, again, like also, like Mike Dean's engineering. He's a person who I listen to when he engineers and shit like that, because I engineer myself. So, like, I try to, like, see, like, damn, how the fuck did he, like, do certain, like, mixing techniques and stuff like that, because I like being experimental with my mixing and, like, shit like that. Like, if you really listen, I have shit panning in my ear, like your ears and all that. So you just gotta really listen. That's why I always tell people, like, bro, listen with headphones when you listen to my music, because like that's like the best experience for my shit. But
I feel you.
But yeah.
So you talked about your different ways that you craft your music, whether it's different sounds, panning, or even just rapping in general. What is your favorite song, and why?
My favorite overall song?
Yeah.
Bro, I got so many fucking songs. But like that's out, you mean?
Yeah, that's out.
I would probably say Disaster. Like Disaster is one that's like, I feel like it's a combination of like a lot of things I can do. That or Spiteful. Like I feel like you have to, like Spiteful is one where I'm like doing everything almost. It's like I got the crazy production on there. I'm rapping and I have like singing moments and shit like that. But I would probably say Disaster. Like Disaster, just like overall, like I just love that song. Like every time I listen to it, it made me feel the exact same way of when I recorded it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would say that one for release shit. Unreleased, I had to play some shit and I'll tell you.
Word?
yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna take you up on that.
For sure.
Hell yeah. So man, judging by how much you've done by yourself, like engineering yourself, I know you've creative directed your music video.
Yeah.
Is this all? Are you a one-man band, or like are you signed? Like what's the deal?
Currently, no, I'm not signed. I'm not signed right now. I'm still unsigned right now. I just got management, but yeah, pretty much I do a lot of things myself, like because I'm just a super hands-on. Even if I'm not like, even like I said with my producer, like even if I'm not the one exactly like pressing the buttons and stuff like that, it's like I'm just hands-on with everything. Like when it comes to visual, it's just me and my director who I work with most of the time. His name's Marko Ninkovic, and yeah, it's just like me and him. We have like all the time like making video treatments and stuff like that just to perfect like what I'm trying to do visually. Also, something I want to say is like artists, I feel like y'all should lock in with like a visual artist, like somebody who believes in your vision, because those people will help you create like the vision that you're trying to like approach. Like lock in with somebody and just like show them what's going on, like what you're trying to accomplish. Like sometimes people won't understand, but you have to just keep showing them, like, and that's okay. Like sometimes you just got to keep working and just like show people like the vision. Like even if it's like not words, maybe like you bringing up pictures, and like that's just how I am. I'm just trying to give a little advice to artists out there and shit too. But yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm sure that they appreciate that, or at least I hope so.
Yeah.
But man, obviously you reap the benefits of hard work and releasing your content within 2025, whether it's your album or even like appearances on other people's platforms, like on the radar, even here. So in 2026, what's the plan? Like, are we just gonna get one album, or like, are we getting two, or are we getting some single releases? Is it a flood, or is it just like a calm wave?
It's gonna be a flood. Like I'm dropping all year. Like I'm on ass all year. Like I left 2025 for specific. Like I dropped Inspire for the fans, and this was like just so people can see kind of what I was going into, you know. And I feel like being on Saint album really opened up a lot of people's eyes too, you know.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, like okay. So now that's why I just dropped some shit on my IG yesterday just to like let fans know like, oh, this is just the start. Like that was just some quick shit, you know. Like I'm about to like all years belt the ass.
Hell yeah.
So it's just like yeah, but EgoDeaf on the way. Hella singles, and EgoDeaf is an EP, by the way. It's not it's not a full album.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's probably be like maybe 6 or 7 songs, but straight hits, like straight hits.
Okay. So how many songs was Inspire? 13?
Yeah, Inspire was 13.
Okay. So like with Inspire dropping at 13 songs, are you going to try to stay within that amount of song frame within your upcoming albums? Like are you more of a short album person, or like are you gonna try to extend it to like 19?
I am more of a short album person. Like I feel like for me, I usually like to do like 16 would be my max. Like, but I'm not against long albums. I just like I'm more, like I said, like I'm more into like the arts. So I feel like a lot of times when people do big albums, it almost starts sounding like a compilation versus like an actual artistic piece.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to my albums, you'll see like transitions. You'll see the way the beat goes into certain things, like shit like that. And I feel like that's what I'm all about. Like I want my albums and when you listening to be experiences versus just listening. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to feel and see visually, like sonically, all of that. Like when you press play from 1 to whatever that last number is, I want you to see it. Like in a sense, like almost like a painting. That's how I like shit to feel and be. So I don't think I'll ever like do super big albums. Like max will always probably be 16 for me.
Okay.
Like, you know, things can change. Just how I feel right now. Yeah. As of today, that's how I feel. Like for a full length album, 16 will probably be the max.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So, you know, we touched on it, but I didn't really get the chance to expand on it. And expanding on the point now, you said that you, as of right now, are independent.
Right.
And is there any desire to sign with another another label? And if so, what label? Like, do you envision yourself joining, you know, a rapper started label?
If it makes sense, yes, I would.
So what would make sense?
That was a good question. Like I like, of course I like YSL. I would even go like Og. Like I would go Og with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
Wow. I would go Kendrick with like PG Lane, stuff like that. See, I'm like, that's what I'm saying. These are labels that's like, they're more artistic. I'm a super, like, if you know me, like I feel like if you've been around me, you'll understand like how deeply I am into the arts. Like that's like first for me, like music and just art overall comes first before people even see it. Like it just has to be. So yeah, those are artist-based labels I would probably do. Og, PG Lane. Yeah, like obviously who wouldn't say Opium or like, you know, like YSL or those type of labels, but just like what like my lane is specifically and the things I like to create, those two I feel like would fit me a lot as well. And as far as major labels, yes, I've had major labels reach out as well. It's just if it makes sense.
Yeah.
More than likely, yeah.
That's a good eye.
Yeah.
Because a lot of they will do that to you.
Yeah, for sure.
But nah, man, you know, it's really interesting because when that question is asked, you know, a lot of people say the Opiums of the world, which is understandable.
Yeah, of course.
Cardi's
doing this thing, yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
But you know, a lot of people do sleep on Og and everything that A$AP Rocky has going on.
Right.
And if we look at A$AP Rocky's trajectory throughout his entire career, he has had an eye for talent almost unlike no other.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if you're familiar with the artist, one of my favorite artists of all time. His name is Icy Twat.
Of course, Icy Twat fire.
Yo.
Yeah, he fire.
You and Icy Twat were on a song, like that was
That's like the ultimate psychedelic song right there.
Nah, literally,
Yeah.
it would blow minds and speakers.
Yeah.
Like the perfect combination.
Nah, I fuck with Icy Twat.
Yeah, man. So literally hearing you, put that label out there as like an option, like, yo, like, why are we not talking about this label? It's like, I appreciate that.
No,
for
for
sure.
sure.
And I'm sure they do. But man, like, you, Icy Twat, I could see some with you and A$AP Rocky, and especially because he be outside too. I know
Of
you
course.
be,
And his visuals, that's another person who I forgot to mention. A$AP Rocky is an inspiration too.
Mhm.
Like I really fuck with A$AP. Like his visuals and also like how he used to use like if people pay attention on music, like the chopped and screw shit that he used to do. And
Yeah.
that's something I use in my music as well. Like a lot of the deep voice shit and like playing on like that type of sound. So yeah, he's an inspiration as well too. So I fuck with A$AP.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2026, do you have any trips planned? Like, are you going to go back to LA? Are you going to go into Atlanta? Like, where are you going to be based for you to create your album EgoDeaf or
Yeah.
EP EgoDeaf?
Yeah, I literally just came back from LA like 2 days ago. So
Word.
yeah, I was out there. I just shot a video to one of the singles that's on there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not the one we just saw on Instagram.
No. I did that. That's what I'm saying. I shot that out there, dropped it the next day. I just show y'all that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm working. I'm on ass this year. Like so, anytime is built the ass all year. But yeah, I'm gonna be in LA for sure working on the album too. But really, just like wherever I go, like but more than likely it's gonna be New York, Atlanta, LA, and home. Like them would probably be like the main places I create like my work for sure.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Is it possible we're going to see any concerts from you or live experiences from you in 2026? Because, man, you've been going crazy with that as well in 2025, performing with Saint in not only New York but in D.C. I'm sure that the fans would like to see it.
No, for sure. You'll probably definitely see me at on Saint's tour for sure.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you'll see me there and shit, maybe my own thing soon. But for right now, like that'll probably be where you'll see me.
All right.
Like, for right now.
Wow. So fans, you heard it here first. Yung Heir will be going on tour, on tour with 1300Saint. So make sure you catch him at your nearest venue, and if not, travel to it for sure. It's an experience. But man, Heir, like I appreciate you so much for coming on the platform. Like I said earlier, man, Heir is a very talented artist. If y'all get the chance, make the chance. Go check it out right now. Inspire out now on all platforms. Follow his Instagram for more visuals and music. And with that being said, thank y'all so much for tuning in to yet another interview with Mental Game. We have more on the way. Heir, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Hell
Appreciate you.
Bet that. Oy.